everyone, and welcome to today's presentation, 9 New Ways to Use Membership. Couple of housekeeping tips as you all start to filter into the web room. If you have web access issues, remember to email Casey at DirectEmployers.org. You can see her contact information up there. If you are having any trouble with the audio broadcast on your computer, you can call in by phone. Because of the large attendance of today's webinar, all participants will be muted, so make sure you're using that chat button and or Q&A session with questions, or section rather, with questions that you do have. And we will take questions at the end of the webinar. Our plan is to leave about 15 minutes for questions and to answer everything there. And then we will also upload the slides in the presentation to the Lifeline member community. I'd like to tweet. Make sure to connect with @DirectEmployers and hashtag #DEChat. So that said, we'll kick off today's presentation. So again, today's topic will be around 9 new ways to use your membership at Direct Employers Association. The purpose of this webinar is to provide 9 unknown ways to use your membership that you may not be aware of. Remember, for more in-depth training and overviews, you'll still want to connect with your membership development representative and membership services representative. So today, my name is Jen Bernhardt. I'm a Regional Vice President of Membership Development at Direct Employers, and I've been here for 4 years.
And my name is Deanne Fowler. I'm another one of the Regional Vice Presidents of Membership Development, and I've been here 8 years.
First, what we'll talk about is the veteran contact information. As you know, the OFCCP is requiring that you do outreach to protected veterans. For a lot of members, simply getting started can be difficult. We even get contact information and folks to reach out to. And so what you probably already know, and what we love to talk about, is that we have OFCCP compliance reporting available on member desktop that shows the listing of your jobs. So it shows proof of compliance with those veteran mandatory listing requirements. But did you also know that the contact information here can serve as a contact database for veteran outreach? Reports can be pulled in PDF and Excel format, and this is all vetted information that we have secured through our partnership with NASWA and each of the 50 states. So this is an untapped resource for a lot of my members when they're going in and looking for veteran outreach contacts.
So included is, if you go to the previous slide, when you create an Excel format of the OFCCP reporting, members can also copy and paste the center name, the send-to address, and the city and state locations. What this does is you can really create for each of the members a unique table so that recruiters or people providing the outreach are able to easily search for that veteran contact information by city and state location. Remember, if you are pulling the reports, to update each quarter to make sure you have the most up-to-date contact. Inclusive member community. Within our member community, we have a lot of different resources, and we feel at Direct Employers Association, a lot of our members don't know about access to different information. Part of that is for our OFCCP group. If you join, you can receive email alerts every time someone posts a discussion question when that is updated with information. Did you know also that the DE community is gated? So this means that it is exclusive to our members. There's no ad agency, vendors, or the OFCCP that can gain access to the community. You can ask questions free from scrutiny. You can also send any questions that you have to your membership development rep, and we can anonymously post those on your behalf. This would include maybe specific questions that you have regarding conciliation agreements, or again, something that you would like to be a little bit more private. Again, email alerts are included, so make sure that you go to the community and sign up for those updates. So, did you know that through the community you can create training sessions for your colleagues or even find information regarding hot HR topics? And part of that, too, is available through the SurveyMonkey. It is a benefit included in the membership. Did you ever wonder what other employers are working on as far as recruitment outreach for veterans or individuals with disabilities? Well, through SurveyMonkey, each of our members can submit up to 10 questions which target a specific hot, maybe HR topic for your company or HR team. Surveys can be anonymous, and the thing is that members receive a PDF and other information regarding the survey and results of that survey. Also, within the community is the tab we're going to focus on, which is presentations and webinars. And this also goes back to creating a training session or creating pertinent information that you might need for all aspects of HR. We always say, why recreate the wheel? If you're looking to educate other HR team members, try and search the presentation and webinar archive. Just an example, if you're looking to train staff on strategies for individuals with disabilities, the bottom webinar was presented by Jan. So as you can see, both the recordings and the PDF are included in the community, so members can review them at any time. So if you're on a webinar and think to yourself, geesh, I wish my whole team would have been able to see the presentation, you're able to log in and get that presentation and recording right there on that link. Also, your membership development rep or your membership specialist is a great resource to suggest additional content or best practices within the community. Lastly, probably none of you are real aware that DE has just a new platform called our Connect Community. This platform will be available at the beginning of 2016. The marketing team is looking for ambassadors or members that want to test the functionality of the new community, make suggestions, see how it operates. Katie's contact information is included on the bottom of this slide. So please reach out if you have questions or you have an interest. DirectEmployers believes strongly that networking with HR professionals and collaboration is really critical to providing employers with a network and resources.
The Relationship Manager, or PRM. As most of you know, this platform was launched as a direct response to the regulations that took effect on March 24th, 2014. The OFCCP is now requiring that federal contractors perform meaningful outreach to work with community-based organizations and actively recruit or encourage individuals with disabilities and protected veterans to apply to their jobs. So I'm sure all of you have heard of the PRM, probably aware of the four main functions of the PRM. You can document the outreach activities, create partners and contact records, save search emails, and ultimately all of this funnels into reporting. But what some of you may not be aware of is how to really use the tag feature within the PRM. Tags allow users to create customized categories, if you will, within their PRM. So this is a searchable feature on the home screen. You can also use this in your reporting feature. So every instance of the PRM comes with defined tags: veteran, male, disability, diversity, so on and so forth. Customized tags may be by geographic location, so Midwest or Arizona. You can go individual recruiter names, so Deanne or Jen, AP plan year, AAP 2015, AAP 2016, even active and inactive. Because what you're also probably aware is if you're not getting candidates or job applicants from your relationships, you need to find a new partner. But you don't necessarily want to delete that partner and all of the data and all of the relationship and outreach that you built. So creating a tag around inactive and active would be a great way to kind of filter your view and your reporting when looking at all of the partners that you have here. And using those tags allows you to create a customized view of your partners on that home screen. Some of you work for very large companies and may have 100 partners back here. I have 10 and Deanne has 10. Well, I only want to see the partners I'm working with stuff in my notes, so I can type Jen in the tag section, assuming I have that tag out there, and then I can see only my partners and update from there. Additionally, you can tag all the way down to the individual task level. Now, this is really important because the reporting feature now allows you to pull reports based on tags. So prior to the release of this feature, members who were using this particular platform had to go in, and if they wanted a comprehensive disability report, then they had to pull each individual disability partner and then mash those reports together in Excel. Well, it takes a lot of time. So this is one way, assuming that you have tagged all of the individual contact records, partners, so on and so forth, you can pull comprehensive reports by tag. So going back to AAP 2015, going back to your disability tag, or maybe everything that Jen or Deanne is working on. Because the PRM is housed on the Jobs platform, that means that it is infused with a technology called responsive design. So this allows the user to access that report on a mobile-friendly platform. Responsive design means that it detects the pixel size of the platform that the site is being viewed on and automatically adjusts to the best viewing experience. So no app that you need to download onto your phone. You simply need to bookmark the URL on your phone. And then when you're in a cab heading back to the airport, you need to update your notes, you can, anywhere really, and then you're not relying on getting back to your desk and maybe updating your notes in one lump, or maybe the task kind of falls to the wayside. This allows you to keep real-time track of everything that you're doing.
Is the next topic, and lately with a lot of my members, any way that they're able to automate or seamlessly document outreach and where candidates are clicking on their job is really important, in particular for the new regulations. So candidate traffic can be tracked in two different ways through DirectEmployers Association. On the job seeker end, we have the direct traffic reports, because a lot of the questions revolve around what are they doing within your syndicated network, and how are we going to see what jobs they are clicking on and where they're coming from. The second way we can track is through once a job seeker clicks on a job and then lands on the applicant tracking system. So on the applicant side, employers are wondering, once they land there, how can we track what happens to them and what sites are they clicking on? So the view, if you've not seen a direct traffic reports, on the left-hand side is a dashboard. So a lot of times when you log into the direct traffic reports, you can geographically or looking at a view of the top job seekers or jobs that they're clicking on. You can see keywords that they're putting into the URLs. How are they finding your jobs? So the job seeker experience on what they're doing really comes alive within the direct traffic reports. Members are able to pull metrics such as top job locations, job titles, occupational groups, and much more. One thing we wanted to be clear is training is included in the membership to show HR staff how to create these reports. So when you look at them, don't be scared or run off. Training is available.
And one thing I want to put out here, too, is remember, this is within the syndicated partner network that we have. So if you have other sites that you are using to put jobs out there, this isn't going to pull that in. Now, and this is a completely separate topic, if you wanted to explore using DirectEmployers as a job distribution mechanism, that's fine. Reach out to your membership development representative and we can show you. Remember, this is syndicated partner network traffic.
On the source coding side, I have questions from my members, and usually go through this during the renewal period, but you're able to update source codes at any time. Maybe you didn't know, but DE officially partners with or powers over 5,000 sites that member companies' jobs are updated on a daily basis. So using source codes ensure members that 100% of the data that they pull from the applicant tracking system in those reports are accurate. So DirectEmployers is able to append into the URLs, as you can see on this slide. So once a member provides us with the source codes that they can track through their applicant tracking system, we add those on the end of the URL. So when someone clicks apply and applies to the applicant tracking system, you're able to easily connect the job seeker with the site where that applicant clicked on the job. So examples of analysis when using the source codes are, maybe the direct traffic report will show that 500 job seekers clicked on 500 jobs from us.jobs, as shown in this slide. Adding source codes allows members then to see how many of those 500 job seekers applied for the job, how many were interviewed, and then importantly also how many quality candidates were hired.
And if you have additional questions, make sure you loop your membership development representative in on this. We're really good at it. We worked with a lot of different ATSs, and we can kind of walk you through the whole process. I know for a lot of my members, Deanne's members, all of our members, it's as simple as copying us on an email to your HRIS representative, either internally or at your ATS vendor. I'm happy to do the entire thing for you. So you just see the conversation, but we're ultimately taking care of everything on our end. So the full Contractor Corner. This is a resource that we have out on DirectEmployers.org. And this is where we have all of our OFCCP-related resources, AAP outreach resources, product cards, and white papers. So in one comprehensive location, you can easily get access to different forms that be available. You can also sign up for our mobile alert system, which has been hugely popular for a lot of our members. And what this does is we text you every time there are alerts or updates coming through regarding compliance. It's really important for our members. Now, standard messaging do apply, so do keep that in mind. You can access to all of that on DirectEmployers.org.
Regulations. A lot of my members send emails or call asking, do you have any specific veteran sites, disability sites, diversity sites? So one of the member we wanted to talk about today was the specialty.job pages. As you see here, we're just going to focus on 3 of them. All of our members' jobs are updated on a nightly basis on veterans.jobs, disability.jobs, and diversity.jobs. This top-level domain is important. It's like a .gov or an .edu, and only vetted jobs appear on this site. So you're not going to see any scam position in particular for veterans, as I've seen on different sites, noting that veterans are wasting time looking for jobs that really weren't available. Individuals with disabilities are ensured that a lot of these jobs are from federal contractors that fall under that recruitment of individuals with disabilities. These 3 sites, again, are updated on a nightly basis, and all our members' jobs appear on these sites. Focusing in on the veterans.jobs, I don't know how many on the call know what a veteran crosswalk is. So I just wanted to briefly let you know that veterans, when they go to veterans.jobs, are able to include their MOS or MOC codes into the search field to find jobs that match skill sets from jobs posted from our members. Another way is for recruiters, it also provides a quick and easy way for you to be able to identify and search for veterans that have the skill sets that match your jobs from your career site. As you can see on the arrow, once you put a job title into the Veterans Crosswalk, it will let you know those military titles and codes and the jobs that are listed. This can really assist recruitment outreach and make connecting with veterans a lot easier and targeting candidates that are based on their skills in the military that crosswalk or reference back to your jobs on your site. Disability.jobs. One of the options that I've really liked and the members that I've talked to is all of our members have a member page on disability.jobs, and you can see one of those views on this slide. At the top, we click on the icon. Individuals with disabilities have the ability to increase the font size. So when they're looking at the jobs, it gets really large too, very large. For those that might have impaired eyesight, the tool also is available to read the job descriptions to you. So if someone is hearing impaired, they can go to disability.jobs, they can view your jobs, and then also use this application to be able to read or listen to the jobs. Also, again, each of the sites is mobile responsive or mobile friendly. So all of these jobs can be viewed on a phone, a tablet, or a computer, which really assists individuals with disabilities or disabled veterans.
Look with DE partners. As Dee mentioned before, we have many partners on the syndicated partner side, and a lot of those organizations have different individuals within their group that you can reach out to and connect with as part of your Section 503 and VEBA requirements for that community-based outreach. So this is just a quick snapshot of those folks. These people will come in and they will present to our members, and a lot of times put their contact information on the very last slide. I know Easter Sales has done that before, but if you're having trouble finding the contact information, reach out to your membership development representative and we can provide that to you. We have all that secured in a separate spreadsheet, and we're happy to give that to you. We connect with them, making sure that they know you're a DirectEmployers member.
Compliance assistance with our experts. This is one of the places where I find DirectEmployers is unique for its membership. Through the support and experience of a couple of our partners in Candy Chambers, I first wanted to note that Joyce Morgan is a new partner of DirectEmployers Association. We're really glad to have her on board. Joyce is retired from the OFCCP. She worked there for more than 26 years and now has her own consulting business. So Joyce has already presented with Candy and John several webinars that you might want to take a look at back on the presentation in the community. Also at the top of the slide is John Fox. He is a prominent employment attorney who continues to be a valued partner with DirectEmployers Association. I know that we use him as a reference and a resource, particularly with Candy Chambers. She is Vice President of Compliance and Partnerships at DirectEmployers Association. So she is the point of contact for reaching out to the states. She works with NASWA, and her team also creates those partnerships that you see on the Job Alliance list and also with the state workforce agencies. So Candy continues to ensure employers that they are getting the most up-to-date information regarding the regulations for VEBA and the 503.
So in the same vein, Candy has also put together what we call a Compliance Advisory Board, or CAB. This is an exclusive benefit to DirectEmployers Association. It's really a unique benefit we have. These are 15 hand-picked individuals, hand-picked by Candy, to come together and discuss the regulations. The ultimate goal of this group is to kind of take away all of the interpretations that are on the table regarding regulations, so everybody is speaking the same language. Everybody is operating off of the same interpretation of the regulations. And there's a lot of confusion out there, not only regarding posting versus listing, but also other pieces of the regulations. And this group discusses that, ultimately kind of coming together so they can communicate better to their clients and our members.
Like and with this screen too, we keep going over information. And that really is a lot of what today's webinar is allowing our members to see that through blogs and committees, through our communities, how much information you have right at your fingertips. And it's no different in this slide. We have blogs that are archived on the community. But one of the spotlights I wanted to take a look at was the OFCCP Week in Review. It really is a simple, fast, and direct summary of relevant things that are happening with the OFCCP regulatory environment. If you've ever received it, please click on it. It's going to come out every Monday. And again, it really focuses on updates and need-to-know information for federal contractors. Committees also allow members to have a say in the association, to become part of different types of communities or partnerships that we have. And one of those I'm just going to pick out is the National Labor Exchange. That committee is formed from members of DirectEmployers Association and the state workforce agencies. Another way, too, is in the last couple of years at our annual meeting, DirectEmployers Association has tried to focus on member best practices or awards that they've even achieved within the industry. For example, what are they doing in their processes to recruit veterans, qualified individuals that have really become part of their company and been successful. So maybe some website designs that you're doing or outreach for diverse candidates. So being involved in the committees, again, is a way that you can become a part of the association, but also to really have that updated information and access to the regulatory environment or any other member. Not least, when you are notified of an audit, please feel free at any time to give DirectEmployers a call. Whether it's something that a membership development specialist can answer or one of your representatives. Again, going back to our compliance experts, if you have questions about, listing your jobs, what reports you need to submit, or just general questions about audits, we're able to forward that to the point of contact that can give you that type of information. We will ensure that you get a quick response, that you also get the correct point of contact to get your questions answered. So again, please feel free to, in particular, reach out to the membership development representative for any audit questions, reports, or information that you might need. One of my valued members is Rebel Johnson. She's from Camber Corporation, and she's been a DirectEmployers for quite a long time. They continue to renew their membership, become involved in DirectEmployers Association, because as she said, there's just so much more than just peace of mind with our compliance. DirectEmployers automates and does so many things behind the scenes that allow our members to focus on their affirmative action plans and outreach for veterans, individuals with disability, and diversity. So she goes through and says analytics, the reporting, centralized places to document, but again, she could go on and on about the benefits of DirectEmployers Association. So through the webinar and what we have gone over, we hope that you can see there's a lot to your membership, not just the tools and technologies you might use during an OFCCP audit.
The last item on our agenda is reviewing the complimentary overviews and training. I really think, and this is a service that's being used more and more lately, but this is kind of a piece that I really hope a lot of you will engage in a little bit more. You have a dedicated membership development representative. A lot of you know me and Dia. You probably met AJ, Greg, Tom. But we also have support personnel that assist us with each and every one of our accounts. And these folks are rock stars. They know a lot about membership. If they don't have the answer on the phone, they'll get the answer much like we will. So please reach out to us. And don't just have to rely on a train-the-trainer scenario. If you want to come in and do an overview with us, discuss strategies, best practices, maybe we have all of our best practices stored somewhere, but between us reaching out and connecting with our coworkers, we can come up with an answer for you. We train you that way, and then we can even host a webinar for all of the employees and everybody thinks that will touch membership at your organization. My largest members, I do 2 semi-annual trainings for them at 150 people each. We get them all to a web room, train them all on membership, and then we field individual questions. So as much as you need us, please feel free to reach out. Another benefit to DirectEmployers that isn't on here is we're a really small company. We're only about 50 employees. So you'll get a human when you call us. And if I need to get an answer, I can walk across the office and get the answer that you need. So I really think that's another benefit as well.
In review, these are just 9 ways to use your membership, maybe new to you, but in each of these unique 9 ways, there are a lot of other ways too. So again, by contacting your membership rep or your membership specialist representative, it's a great way. But just to review real quick, don't forget that when trying to look up veteran outreach or the contact information, you don't have to go through the OFCCP website or through, all of the pages listing different points of contact for each of the states. DirectEmployers provides you with that veteran contact at the city and state location where your job is located. Don't forget about our member community. And if you're looking on how to train different individuals, you need up-to-date information, all of that is available. So if you'd like to sign up, make sure that you contact your member services specialist or your member development team. PRN, our new product, if you have any questions about the tags, how to implement tags, give us a call. Source codes and analytics, they can be reviewed at any time. If you're not the person in charge of, your IT or maybe your applicant tracking system, if you want, get in touch with them and we'll be happy to discuss if your applicant tracking system can source and use source codes. Don't forget again, too, about the Federal Contractor Corner. It is an alert system that you get text messages and can really alert you so you're not always having to look at information for any of those important OFCCP updates. Using .jobs for your outreach, each of our members has a specific page on the .jobs platform that has their jobs listed. In connecting with DE partners, we have experts for any compliance assistance. And as Jim said, I think one thing that one aspect of the membership a lot have been taking advantage of is the complimentary training, for any of the topics.
Had for today, that's our contact information. We will be, again, just a reminder, we will upload these slides to the member community. If you need to reach out to any of us, you can always go through info@directemployers.org. That'll come through to Tom Eckhart, our VP, and he can forward those requests off to the membership development representative. And we've in and out in a quick half hour. So we'll leave this open for a couple more minutes for more questions, if anybody has anything.
Casey, is she on there now? Oh, do you have any questions that, members were asking or something that we could speak to or answer?
Doesn't look like we received anything yet.
Okay. So we'll leave this open for a couple minutes and see if anybody comes in.
It says, can you talk more about the Connect community?
So the member community that we talked about with the membership, with the what's called the pipeline now, and then will be called the member community. Excellent question. This is a benefit that all of us in membership development and membership services talk about quite a bit, and it acts very similar to a LinkedIn or a Facebook. You create a profile. You can friend people, you can like different statuses, but most importantly, we like to refer our members to the resources and tools section, which is where you'll find archived webinars, past presentations, annual meeting archive. If you're not able to attend our annual meeting, everything is archived back there as well. Old surveys, events, if you want to see what we're doing online or on site, it's all stored there. Register for anything that we have. Groups you can join, pictures from past events. Deanna, am I forgetting anything?
No, I just wanted to make sure, since you commented on Connect Community, it might be that you're also referring about the new platform that's coming in 2016. If you're not, still a reminder, Katie has worked diligently in trying to research a community that would really to our members about interactions and being able to find the information quickly and easily. We still do need ambassadors. We want as many as we can. I'm on a committee to recruit ambassadors. So if you're interested, please let Katie know, because as many people as we can get in there to play around in the community, to make suggestions, particularly on how to find information, we would be eternally grateful. So when you get the webinar, Katie's information is on webinar. If not, it's Katie, K-A-T-I-E, at DirectEmployers.org. So feel free to sign up. And you don't, once you sign up, if you have questions, that's fine also.
Yeah. And committed. We like to harp on it that we're only as good as our members. We love to have your participation since we do everything literally every day for you folks. So let us know what you need.
to play in technology. That's what Katie said.
Yep. Any additional questions out there? Well, with that, we will wrap everything up. Everyone, thank you for your participation today. Hope you found this information to be useful. Again, please reach out to me or Deanne if you don't know who your representative is directly, and we are happy to put you in contact with that person. If not, have a great rest of the afternoon. Thanks so much.
Thank you.